Hi, welcome to Nightbird Tarot. My name is Brooke, and this is your full moon love forecast for December 2014. And this reading is for Libra. And Libra, the full moon is in the sign of Gemini, which is all about cultivating your sense of adventure, expressing your feelings, and personalities and attitudes in relationships. And Libra, I pre-shuffled your cards right before the video. And where many Librans may be feeling this month is you've completed something on a major level. And this has had an impact on yourself, on a very private, deep level, perhaps, where you feel like you've achieved a goal or you've done something awesome that has impacted other people. Other people have witnessed this. So it's the end of a completion phase and the beginning of a new cycle. And it's a real testimony to where you are in your life. And it's an achievement card, and you're very proud about it. And it's the World card. And this is a major arcana card or a trump card. And this is all about things coming full circle, completion, the end of a cycle to make way for a new beginning. So something that had a real impact on you that other people have seen. So you're carrying this still. I think you got this card for December's reading. So you're still feeling this, and it's being carried over for you in relationships this month. But from your challenge position, Librans, which is interesting, is there may be conflicting ideas or thoughts or beliefs right now because of this completion phase or this full circle moment that you had, or these events in your life or the new beginnings coming in. There's still obstacles in terms of conflicting thoughts or ideas. You're not really sure what you want now or what you're looking for. You have conflicting ideas or thoughts from other people who are telling you perhaps what you should be doing in relationships, or the type of person you should be with, or the type of relationship you should be in. Or perhaps you're paying too much attention or modeling yourself after how other people are living their lives. Not everybody lives the same life pattern. Not everybody gets married at a young age and has children and they're together for 50 years. That's pretty monumental and special, but not everybody is built that way. So if you're feeling guilty or feeling conflicted deep down inside because perhaps your parents have been married for 50 years and you've never been married, and now you're hitting 45 and you're like, it's never going to happen for me, but that's kind of always what I wanted. Perhaps that is not what is meant to be on your life path, and that's okay. So you're having conflicting ideas or thoughts perhaps to do with these things. That's just an example. That's not for every Libran out there that's watching, but that's an example. So even though David and Anne next door have been together for 20 years and seem to have a really great marriage, and you've been single for 20 years and you haven't met your David, that does not mean it won't happen, but don't compare yourself to others. That's the point that I'm getting across to you, and that's in your challenge position this month for Librans, okay? Now, for many Librans, especially if you're single or coupled up, coming from your past position, possibly things moved really fast in relationships coming out of your past. Perhaps you met somebody and things moved really quickly, and the next thing you know it, you're picking out your China pattern together and you're just like, whoa, slow down, Nelly. So you're just maybe feeling those effects from the past of things were really, really moving fast in relationships from the past, and perhaps you are not wanting things to go so fast next time, especially if you're single, Librans, or if you're coupled up. Perhaps things did happen for you really fast in relationships and you got together very quickly, and within 6 months you had your first child. Like, things just move really fast. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's a speed coming from your past, things happening very fast, especially in terms of communications, messages, phone calls, just things happening very fast. It's coming from your past. Now, what's interesting in your future position for you Librans for this full moon love cycle is the Seven of Cups. Now, this card is all about castles in the air, daydreaming, imagination overload, not really sure what you're wanting, not really sure where the dream and the fantasy end. So kind of overthinking things or being too muddled in your thoughts. And this can be applied to potential relationships, or perhaps you have a crush on somebody who has no idea who you are and you've never introduced yourself, but you're staying stuck in that fantasy realm, so to speak. So imagination overload, daydreaming, castles in the air, fantasy type of energies for you and your potential future outcome. For Librans, my advice to you is 20 seconds of courage. 20 seconds of courage changes lives. And actually, that's a quote from a movie. We built a zoo, or we have a zoo. It's a Cameron Crowe movie. It came out a few years ago. Matt Damon's in it, and he says to his son, 20 seconds of courage. 20 seconds of courage, that's how he met his wife. 20 seconds of courage changes lives. Daydreaming and fantasies can go on for years, trust me. Been there, done that. So, bust out of your shell this month, Librans, and don't be afraid of your conflicting ideas or thoughts, especially from other people. These things may have been ingrained in you from the earliest stage in your life. Not everybody's supposed to have the same relationship patterns because everybody's on a different life path, okay? So just keep that in mind. Good luck to you this month, Librans. Enjoy the full moon in Gemini and have a great month. I'll be back next month for your next full moon love forecast. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.